Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 3 of WWE 2K23 MyGM. So in today's episode, we are continuing rivalries, and all that good stuff. I don't want to really make a new champion quite yet, but here we are. So we're gonna have a Gunther. The one right now, Gunther is the top contender going into his potential soon-to-be matchup with Carmelo Hayes, which they do have a number 2 rivalry if I'm not mistaken. So alright, let's see if Gunther can do the job against Eddie Pop. Can Gunther beat him? Yes, he does. Continuing his momentum, and also it says new rivalry, but I could have sworn the rivalry was created already. But the matchup was disappointing. I expected it to be a squash match, but at the same time we did get the rivalry started with Hayes and him, so I like that. We got Rob Van Dam doing a promo change. He's turning face, or heel, I'm sorry. So we have Rob Van Dam as a heel. We have the babyface match of the century. Johnny Gargano making his NXT, debut with Ilya Dragunov taking on the tag team champions. Let's see who's gonna win this one right here. Who's it gonna be? The tag team champions gain some momentum and pick up the victory, but also create a new rivalry. I don't think we're gonna go too much into that. Popularity did go down by Bianca Belair, but she did get us a great deal of money, and her promo rating was exciting, so that means she's doing something right. So I'm liking that right there. Alright, here we go. Kit Wilson, Elton Prince versus Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci, a matchup that's been continually happening here in MyGM, but it's been getting some good ratings, so I don't know. I guess we'll simulate this one, see what happens right here. Who's gonna walk away with the win? And they're 1-up. So the rivalry is a level 3 now because Kaiser and Vinci beat them first time. Second time they won. I think we got a little bit of a best of 7 series. Tamina, you're making it hard, man. You're making it hard. But all right, here we go. What's gonna happen? We got him right here. Grayson Waller, Shinsuke Nakamura. JD McDonough's supposed to run and attack Nakamura after the matchup, continuing their rivalry. But last week we saw Grayson Waller win a matchup with Rob Van Dam and Ilya Dragunov to put himself in this championship opportunity. Will Grayson Waller capitalize? Let's find out. And he does. Holy shit, Grayson Waller is your new North American champion. But at the same time, Nakamura and McDonough are still and a little bit of a rivalry, so that's going to be very interesting. All right, let's see what happened overall, just overall with ECW. All right, so overall, everything but the main event. So they beat us in everything but the main event. The main event, we had them with Grayson Waller and Nakamura, which is good because we're creating new stars. And they had an Iron Man match with Randy Orton and Karrion Kross, and they didn't do too good. So all right, their show's still doing a little better than ours, but our show was gaining some rhythm. We're doing some tangs, you know what I'm saying? We're a little over where we started at, but all right. So Kit Wilson gets payback of Giovanni Vinci. They're liking that rivalry. I'm liking that. Waller versus Nakamura was so awesome. Wrestling. All right, so they fit well. Nice. You say Hayes beat Gunther, totally uncalled for. Yeah, it was uncalled for. Oh, a lot of bad blood with the Gargano and Dragunov versus Bates and Grimes match, huh? Okay, tinker with that a little bit, see what's going on with that. But I think it's time we stop really building up rivalries and we start really capitalizing on them. So let's do this. You know what I realized super late into the video? My blinds are open. We don't like that. It messes up the video. Alright, you see that sleekness? It's just so much better. It makes for a better video dynamic overall. But anyway, alright, so he said he brought a new physical trainer on staff. Alright, so Carmelo Hayes said back in Boston, can't wait to put on a show for my crowd. He's from Boston, so he's expecting a match here tonight, so we'll do that. Nakamura said, I'm not happy with losing my strap last week as a former champion. He wants his rematch clause. He wants a championship rematch against Grayson. Nobody else is going to get a better shot for the men's title before me. Okay, we can do something like that. We got you. So we're going to have Carmelo Hayes on the show. You know what I'm saying? We want to keep Nakamura's morale. Right, so this is the show we're going with. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking doing, you know what I'm saying? Just a regular Grayson Waller, JD McDonough match. Mind you, Nakamura, I'm just letting it be known, we were going to book you on the show in a rematch to open the show. It was going to be Grayson Waller versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the North American Championship, but it said you're busy this week. So, alright, let's see who wins this matchup. Is the new North American Champion going to go against the man who's been seeking North American Championship gold? He does go over him, but it's a dull matchup to say the least. Rob Van Dam comes out and starts his life as a heel. It didn't really work out for him. All right, let's see who walks away with this matchup right here. Johnny Gargano versus Tyler Bate, and Tyler Bate walks away with the victory. Another dull match. That's not looking good. Bianca Belair getting some popularity up. I need Stratton to do a little good, but I wouldn't be mad if Zoe Stark wins, and she does. And it's a disappointing matchup. And Gigi Dolan as a heel gets us a little bit of money, but barely any popularity going. But here you go, your main event. It's going to be Gunther going one-on-one with Carmelo Hayes. Not for the NXT Championship, but it is going to be in a Hell in a Cell matchup. This rivalry is finally going to be brought to fruition. We're finally going to see these two men fight after weeks of going back and forth and hitting each other all over the place. We are in Boston, Massachusetts. This is the hometown of Carmelo Hayes, and if you know him, he's him. And this man right here is ready to step into the ring and get the job done. And the one thing I can say about Carmelo Hayes is his boy Trick Williams. He is coming very, very soon here in MyGM. It's going to be a damn good matchup. Because when this man makes his debut to the main roster, when guys like Finn Balor and Cody Rhodes got to start looking at men like this, dangerous man like this, I'd be scared. When the tag team division has to worry about Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser, I'd be worried. This man right here, Gunther, stepping in to the gymnasium, doesn't give a damn. I'm pretty sure I could have changed the arena. I don't know why it didn't. I thought I had it on there, but here we go. Hayes is just getting hit with everything he's getting hit with here tonight, and Hayes doesn't know where he's at or what to do, and gets knocked off there. I mean, hey, he's the home crowd. He's the home crowd guy. You know what I'm saying? The ideal thing would be for him to get the victory here tonight, especially being NXT champion. But Gunther has been creeping up on that NXT championship, very, in and out here in Universe mode. You know, Gunther, he's lost one match, I think, but I could be wrong about that. But other than that, it's been strictly dominance. And look at this man, showing you exactly where that dominance comes from, swinging and just going all at Carmelo Hayes here tonight. Right when we thought he was gonna put him away, Gunther just says no, 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 and he looks to go after Carmelo Hayes. Hayes moving out of the way, and Gunther just spiking Hayes, and oh my god, knee, vicious knee by Gunther. Absolutely brutal match by these two men. Carmelo Hayes has not looked good in this matchup at all. He's been getting completely dominated here tonight by Gunther, and Gunther looking very proud at the decisions that he's been making here tonight. Doesn't look like he regrets a damn thing, and Gunther's just dominating like Gunther does too often. Oh, wait a minute, Carmelo Hayes hung up in the corner. Gunther looking to bring another kendo stick in the folds here in this matchup here. And then the baseball bat also looking to turn up the notches after he potentially breaks another kendo stick over the face of the NXT champion. And no, Carmelo Hayes knocking off Gunther there. Gunther in a bit of trouble here. Melo doesn't miss, but the big question is, can he walk away with the victory here tonight? Gunther with a very, very nice kick out there. Nicely done there by Gunther. Carmelo Hayes going to the top rope. Hayes up top, but Gunther scouting it perfectly. Gunther scouting Hayes absolutely beautiful, and Hayes gets knocked down off the top rope. And now Gunther has a kendo. Oh man, another kendo stick. Gunther wants it, and Gunther's gonna get it. Hayes rolls out of the way though. What does Hayes have in mind? And Hayes fighting back with the kendo stick, giving Gunther a little bit of a little bit of what Gunther's been fighting for, a little bit of what Gunther's been fiending for. And oh man, big boot by Gunther. Big boot by Gunther, and that's Gunther. Oh man, Gunther grabs the bat, and looks to clock Carmelo Hayes, but Hayes gets the bat out of his hand, looks to pick up Gunther, but the weight of Gunther is too strong. And wait a minute, Gunther now, big Irish whip into the corner. Boom, looks to pick up Hayes, but Hayes gets tangled up with him, moves out of the way a little bit, and boom, big chop. There goes the fireworks into the cover, putting away the NXT champion. Is this gonna be it here? And no, Carmelo Hayes staying in it. I don't know why. Whenever we watch the matches, bat across the head, and Carmelo Hayes is trying to fight back. I was gonna say, whenever we watch the matches, they end up really fucking good, and then they end up being like 3.5 stars, and that's like bull, because these matches are definitely better than 3.5 stars. Wait a minute, Gunther now lining up the NXT champion. Carmelo Hayes in a bit of trouble here, and Imperial Bomb. It's over. Champion's down. Hey, Hayes is done. Hayes is done. This was a dominant effort by the Ring General, okay? We say Melo doesn't miss, but neither does Gunther. Alright, this was a hard-hitting matchup to say the least. Wow, wow, wow. I was not expecting that. Carmelo Hayes losing in his home crown matchup, but Gunther proving exactly why he is the dominant one to be and exactly why he is a man to look out for here on NXT. And this matchup was a 4.5-star classic. One of our first 4.5-star classics here in MyGM. And I am absolutely down for that. Thank you, Gunther. Thanks. So with Gunther winning that matchup, let's see how WCW did for their weekly show. So WCW beat us in everything but the main event once again. So I think I know what I'm going to do going into next episode, because it's time for us to turn up the notches just a little bit. It says, oh yeah, Hayes learned its consequences, shouldn't have tried to beat down on Gunther the other week. Carmelo Hayes did come out and attack Gunther a couple of weeks ago, which led to this matchup. Gunther's match was my favorite part of the Tonight Show. Carmelo Hayes was unlucky to lose that. Carmelo Hayes is getting pushed a lot lately on NXT. I mean, he is our NXT champion. The rivalry between Tamina and Gigi Dolan was going somewhere. What happened to that? The rivalry was getting good to me. It's coming back. Trust me. I just got to figure out what to do with Tamina. All right. Basically, oh, Waller and McDonough was rough. Their wrestling classes don't fit each other at all. Okay. So they weren't a fan of that. But they do like, they are liking Waller's streak though. So that's good. We're gonna win one of these weeks. It's just gonna take some time. Week 5, it's SummerSlam. Okay, so he said, hey, my NXT contract is up at the end of the week. Okay. He said I'd be interested in staying. It'll cost 61K. 61K to keep Rob Van Dam. Is it worth it? I mean, what could we really throw Rob Van Dam in right now? I mean, I guess we could throw him in something with Grayson Waller. But last time, they weren't really big fans of their wrestling style, so I don't really know what I'd do with that. How about 42K? Yeah, let's try to bring it down, because I can... Yeah, I'm not going to review the contract. I'm sorry. He said, I understand. This will be my final week in NXT. Alright, yeah, I'm sorry. Alright, hey, my NXT contract is up at the end of the week. You were going to let go. I know where it seems like a lot of people were letting go, but I do have plans for JD McDonough in Universe Mode, so we are going to let him go. Just another caution, Gunther's stamina level is below 40. He's vulnerable and becoming injured. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we don't need Gunther injured right now, especially with him being as dominant as he's been being. So let's not do that. I've been talking with Crosslet lately and the ingredients team up. Sure, if you guys want to team up, then that's fine. I'm down for anything at this point. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have my show booked for SummerSlam. This is going to be my GM's version of SummerSlam. And trust me, it's going to be a damn good pay-per-view. I'm thinking about giving the matches like a play and playing them out for myself, seeing how we do. Let me know down in the comment section below by hitting that thumbs up button and subscribing for more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.